Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, guys. If you're new here, I'm AZ, and we do this as a way to tap into Creator, Source, our guides, guardians, and ancestors. Okay. Um, we've been discussing the divine counterparts, and we having a kind of old school, like love letter from back in the day kind of vibe popping off. Okay, so not everybody has a divine counterpart. There's plenty of readings on YouTube that will explain divine counterparts, twin flame. Those two I feel like are synonyms. And then, soulmates, higher level soulmates, and karmics, right? I'm not really going to delve into all of them differences here. Not everybody is on the counterpart journey, but I was getting some songs earlier. So we had Neo, Sexy Love, and Khaled, Location. So they having some spicy thoughts. And if you guys are in a no contact, they may be wondering, like, well, where are you? Right? Okay. So this is the fourth love letter, by the way. So if you have not checked out the first three love letters, you can do that if you feel called to them. They do have different covers, like different cover photos and all of that. But I wanted to get some signs for us, and then we're gonna get some light body messages, because at this time in the world, I know at least one of the divine counterparts may be struggling to, tap into their joy. So we're going to keep it light, we're going to keep it fun, and, a little bit playful. The message I had recorded prior to this, where I was taking my hair out, I ended up getting completely off the topic. So I was like, let me just delete that and throw that away. And we gonna re-record, okay? Because love letter 4 gotta be love lettering. Alright, this is important because I talk a lot about the levels, and I feel like if you are the runner, okay, runner, chaser, everybody does both at one point in time or another, right? But if you are the runner or the chaser, there's periods where you're running from your emotions. You're not wanting to feel your feelings. So it's important in these love letters that we're feeling our feelings. We also might do some story time. Now, again, guys, for me as a reader, I will drop fun facts so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me. We may also have story time. I am on the counterpart journey myself, and me and my counterpart have never actually came together in the 3D. We know of one another, but it's not like we didn't really let either one of us get too close to either one of us, okay? And if you are in a similar situation or not, so if you guys have been in contact and you guys have had, that doesn't mean that today's message isn't for you. Let's take a dive and get some signs, okay, so that we can see who in the collective are we tapping into with love letter 4, okay? I'm doing this as much for my therapy, my health. I'll be rewatching my own videos. This is definitely a part of my own self-reflection. I've tried a lot of traditional therapy, a lot of Western medicine. It doesn't really work that well for me, okay? But this does, as long as I stay tapped into it. Spirits, can we get them some signs to for confirmation for the love letter, or any themes that's confirmation in the love letter that you want to talk to them about. Okay. Okay. Ooh, 20, success, peppermint, key, and the sign Libra could be significant. Okay. You are definitely a part of their vision, their building, and their healing work when it comes to success, what their idea of success is, what they are planning for their future. And you are key. Ooh. Okay, Spirit, that is sexy. You are a key part of their success. That's what they want you to know. Also, guys, I don't really get caught up on like masculine, feminine. You will see some like divine feminine, divine masculine like messages, and that's if I wanted to like divide up the roles or clarify like who's on which side of the fence sometimes. But sometimes, like in this instance, I feel like soul to soul love letter is gonna be both of y'all on the same page, anyways, right? And then we have 4, emotion, cucumber, moon, and Cancer. So for these signs, they could be sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Look up your birth chart if you are unfamiliar with your birth chart. They want to express these feelings, and they're also wanting to let you know like they're cleansing their feelings from like family and friends that feel like family, and you know these naysayers too, you know what I'm saying, because they got in their head about this as well, right? When it comes to having success with you in the 3D, creating that balance. Okay, Spirit. Yes, helping us channel this soul to soul, divine counterpart meaning. And the reason why we inviting Spirit into it and not letting the counterparts just go all crazy with their egos. And I didn't even touch the cards earlier, so that's probably why that reading went left anyways. Spirit, we getting any more signs? Okay. Yep, Sagittarius 1, clarity, carrot with the all-seeing eye. So cucumbers, carrots. They may want to talk to you about this cleanse or like this growth. Ooh. They're understanding their own success and their emotional like clarity. Ooh, that's sexy, guys. Ooh, this is gonna be a grown and sexy divine counterpart reading. Yes, yes. Are we doing another shuffle, Spirit, or are we flipping? Okay. And when I'm saying productivity for this, I'm thinking more growth. We have the number 8. And we also have Cancer twice. So your Cancer placement, what house it's in, what planets might be in it, may be very significant. May also be where your moon is, because we have moon again too, so double moons. But like that understanding your guys' emotions, and they're detaching from the things that cause them regression in this like emotional space. We're gonna get some tarot to clarify what's this love letter, you guys. We're gonna get some tarot to clarify. I got this Carhartt stuff on because it's like 5 degrees outside, and I was about to go do my gardening session. Okay. Spirit, can you clarify this productivity? Yeah. To cut down all of this conflict with their emotions, like internally. The fight. Ooh, spirit, the fight with their emotions. The cutting that out because they're realizing like fighting themselves when it comes to you or about their feelings for you. It's just causing them to not obtain this wish fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Taking responsibility and ownership for that. That's sexy, you guys. Okay. Yes, accountability. All right. Spirit, can we clarify the counterparts want to say about success? Clarify counterparts want to say about success. Step outside. Some of us did not want to hear that. You gonna have to step outside. And if you're anything like me, I feel you. I don't want to go out here, guys. I don't like it out here. You know what I'm saying? I get you. I get it. You gotta step outside though. The isolation period is over. Okay, you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Some of y'all got real comfortable in y'all's alone space. Real comfortable. Real comfortable. Yeah, again, Spirit is saying it is time. Because I'm like, clarify this hermit energy in reverse. Yeah, Spirit is saying it is time. It is divine judgment. You got to take the risk. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to try. Okay? You have to try, Craig. All right? And I also feel like the counterparts want you to know they understand themselves more too about why they was in that hermit energy, and they know that it's time to no longer be in that hermit energy, and Spirit is supporting them, their success in this decision and coming towards this partnership. I'm seeing angel number 2, angel number 4, angel number 1 here with this new beginning, angel number 8 again for success. Okay. Here, let's clarify these emotions that they want to talk about. Yeah. Their emotions was that those naysayers was speaking their fears straight out loud, right? And they feel bad about giving them that much power, right? That's a story I'm getting. It's also, I'm seeing like they feel bad about getting in their own way and getting, letting that inner self critic, I don't know how to do this, I don't know what this is, I'm not built for this, I'm not built for love, I'm not ready or worthy, or you know what I mean. I've never been in a healthy connection before. They want to talk to you about all their feelings about this period, this choice. And it's going to be important, if you were the runner, that you own it, you know. We're humans, you know, we make mistakes, you know. And mine, I feel like I was the runner. Maybe she feels like she was the runner, but for real, like I was definitely in that type of Seven of Swords upright energy upon like initial meeting. Yeah, that would not have went well, you know. Ooh, I got a tickle. It's like 5 degrees outside. And then, okay. Yeah. Their emotions, the understanding that the tower moment with you, whether or not you guys have been in contact with each other or not, we can be talking energetically, because divine counterparts can have an energetic connection. Alright, that's why it's divine. It goes across time, distance, space, all of that. Y'all gotta catch up on the love readings. Be breaking it down. You're preparing like for this tower moment. Maybe, you know, they feel your anxiety as counterparts, right? They want you to know they feel your anxiety, they feel your fear, they feel all of that. But I feel like they get it now. They have clarity about it now. This instance, they understand like the battle that you was fighting internally. And so it's not going to have this like rejection or this tower moment, because right underneath this tower reverse is the Ten of Pentacles. You are literally a part of their abundant emotions, their joy, their happiness. Like I said, look at all that pink, that pure, divine, inner child love. Like before people made up rules about who you was allowed to talk to and why and XYZ and blase skippity woo, right? Right. Spirit, can you clarify what we getting clarity about? Are we at the top of the world? Getting real clear about that vulnerability is strength. Getting real clear about how showing up in our ego is not strength. Getting real clear about allowing that these naysayers giving our power away, that's not strength either. You know what I'm saying? Counterpart is not no lighthearted, fluffy, easy journey. I don't know what people are saying. Like, yes, the love is real, but so is the mirror. Okay? Definitely a part of your mirror work. This is not for the thin skins, okay? Yeah, no, it's not. It's really not, because we are the hardest on ourselves, for sure. But I feel like they're also like recognizing that you are part of them tapping into their own vulnerability as well. And having this connection with you is natural. It's not like a codependency, right? Spirit, are we getting any more? Are we clarifying anything else? I feel like you done summarized it up. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Yeah. Like I said, they can feel your anxiety. I had a lot of anxiety going on. Yeah. What was it covering? Don't allow this to happen. This in previous readings was in reverse. Now it's upright. A lot of y'all getting nervous. They're like, Spirit said it's time. What? Let me show you something. Spirit said it's time. What? Panic. Mayday. Mayday. Woo woo. Like how they want you to know, like there'd be alarms going off in here sometimes. Like, look at her hair was a hot mess and everything. But literally, this is how she feels. Like, this might be the mental, but this is how the emotions is, okay? And again, I might say he, she, they, them. Insert your corrected pronouns or their corrected pronouns. And if this doesn't sound like your story today, then it may not be your story today or your love letter today. But they want to have this sense of community with you and Spirit, and they're working on this. It's a constant work in progress, though, and I feel like they're accepting that, like, that's not a deal breaker. The fact that you struggle with being vulnerable, the fact that you kind of, turn your emotions into thoughts, right? Your divine counterpart wants you to know that they can appreciate all of your flaws, because it shows them pieces and parts of themselves that they needed to see, that they needed to look at, that was getting in the way of the joy, the bliss, the divine judgment here with this 10 of cups, 3 of cups, or 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles, 3 of cups. Spirit is backing you guys up, backing y'all up. Got your back. Protected. Okay. Let's choose joy. I feel like that's what they want you to know, that they are choosing joy over all of this, like, mental anguish. Like, they're not letting that stop them. Yeah, we definitely gonna get some light message on this, Spirit. For sure. And then we're gonna get some. Where is my uncut street deck? What is that? Okay. I might have to grab that, y'all. One second. Slide around. Tap, slide around. This thing is big. To be fair to myself, I bought it when I was a little bit bigger, so this has always been mine. Some dude sent me in this, and he was looking at one of my best friends, and he was telling her about how that belonged to some dude, and she was like, "Nope, that's ours. That is hers." Yes, it is. Alright, Carhartts is for everybody. Let's not get greedy, okay? Let me stop. Alright, let's get some light messages. Spirit. Can we get some light messages on this the Hermit in reverse with the Judgment. Yeah. It's 4-4. Yeah. Spiritual power. It's the spirit's connection. So like spirit's will is for y'all to have success, for the divine counterparts to have success in the 3D. Alright? They are the key. You guys are the key to each other's balance. Spirit, what you're also the key to a lot of like tapping into your own spiritual power, your own like risk taking, what you're capable of. Hey, Spirit, that's deep. That is deep. We got 2 for emotions. Ooh. Okay. Y'all gotta watch. This is the second. I told y'all Spirit do repeats on these. Repetition, confirmation, 17. We got 88. Yin Yang, divine union. Divine union here with the emotions. Yeah. They got all in their head because they knew you was their person. Right, tapped in here. 444. Angel number 444. Because 31, spiritual power. This is 13, creator gateway. And then we have emotion, which is also 4, creator gateway chakra. Yeah, this is spirit. I don't know how many times spirit got to tell you guys. This is spirit's connection. This is spirit's love letter to both of you to try to help you understand that you guys are a part of each other's happily ever after in the physical. Spirit. Yeah, gain clarity about your vulnerability because, yeah, this is your person. Soul star chakra. Y'all are the same. So, the same energy. So can we get some light body messages on this? Yeah, 5 of Wands reverse, 9 of Cups reverse. Yeah. They're realizing that cutting away their heart chakra, because I'm being keeping drawn to the scissors on this productivity card. And it popped out in reverse. But trying to cut away their heart chakra was feeding into that 5 of Wands. They're not feeding into that anymore. It was feeding into not getting their wish fulfillment, the state of their heart chakra. But they're cutting out all of that internal conflict, all of that not obtaining their wish fulfillment. Yeah, in the 3 of Cups, they are tapped in right here. We got double 3s. Yep, so 33, that's the mastery healer for numerology. This is 6 with the 3rd eye chakra. Yeah, they see you. They see visions of you. You are a part of the heart space healing, their spiritual work, their mental work. And spirit is helping lead you guys toward each other in the physical. Ooh, spirit, this is deep. Okay. Let's get some uncut truth messages. Then we gonna get some more messages. And I think we gonna wrap it up with some dream messages. Okay. We making some decent time. There's signs and tarot and just fell out. There's free will. So your counterpart wants you to understand that they know that there's free will, and that there is free will, especially in the 3D. Spirit is giving you guys free will, of course, in the 3D. But this spiritual nudge is there for a reason. It's up to you to decide if you want to grab it, if you want to tap into this joy, if you want to follow the higher guidance that you both are being gifted, right? So, a whole book just fell out. Even though it's not logical, I feel jealous. So they may be jealous with the idea of you with somebody else, or the thought of you with somebody else, or they just have a lot of feelings when it comes to you, right? Even though it's not logical, I feel jealous. Yeah, so their emotions, right? I'm sad. So one or both of you may be involved with somebody else. If you're not involved with somebody else, they may fear that you are, so part of getting out of that anxious 9 of Swords upright energy, right? They want you to know, I knew who you were to me from the moment I first saw you. That's what I'm saying. That's instant recognition. Instant. That makes the rest of it kind of feel like betrayal, though, don't it? Unless you get the backstory and the backdrop and, you know what I'm saying, unpack that. That's what these love letters is designed to do. I'm also saying if you guys have been together in union, that may have potentially like been a period of separation, and maybe you didn't really talk to anybody. Maybe you stayed loyal, but maybe you did, and they was jealous, even though they know and understand like y'all was not together in that moment. That's another, that is another storyline I am getting for those of you guys that are not in separation. Yeah, I was talking about that third party. See, I don't know why I put myself in another connection. I know this creates a third party situation. So they are frustrated. That's maybe why that 9 of Swords was there and why I keep focusing on them scissors. Yeah. Yeah, so we just talked to in the last love letter about why. So I feel like they're understanding why too. Why there is that third party. Why there was that third party. If there's no longer a third party, right? They're understanding that was because they thought that this might not work. They was in that like 9 of Swords thinking energy when it comes to this connection. Yeah, exactly. At first, I was afraid of what could go wrong, but I realized that created the very reality I feared. I'm making different choices. Yeah. See, that's why I was getting the was with the third party. Spirit, is this one too? For some of you guys, they're sad, they're mourning. I'm in a shitty headspace right now. Yeah, that 9 of Swords energy is real. We can be our own biggest critic. Our past can be our own like kryptonite too when it comes to stepping into the unknown, right? Because you got all this fear about um what you don't, like I said, what could go wrong, right? But you're making different choices. And now we're starting to get into some ego thinking. I don't think about you. This could be they try not to think about you, especially if you guys are in separation or if they are currently with a third party. So everybody is at different phases in their counterpart journey. We have double confirmation right behind that. Okay, this is the general read, guys. I know who you are to me. We're okay. I see the magic and beauty in where we are now. I am no longer seeking control or a particular outcome. Just being is nice too. You guys, this is my uncut truth deck that I have made like personally with some index cards. And it took me like 2 years to find these. And I've never gotten that card. I've never seen that card. I don't even know if I remember. I mean, that's my handwriting, but I don't know that I remember writing that card. They want you to know, do you feel me with you right now? I do. That's funny. Yeah, in your moments of like pure joy, like when you be like, wow, I wrote that. Right. And then we got a book. All right, Spirit, we got a book. This is going to take a minute. I feel like no matter what I do, there are signs about you everywhere. Absolutely. I love holding you at night. It makes me smile when I feel your energy throughout the day. And then you're always safe with me. Yeah, I'm getting that safe with Kaylani and Cardi. Oh, Spirit, this is sexy. I choose you. I choose you. Oh, in the last love letter. Oh, in one of my love letters, I was talking about how, like, I couldn't make my counterpart choose me. I feel like somebody's counterpart was take that as a they was like, I choose you. They want you to know. They choose you, baby. Yes. And just in case you didn't think they was talking about you, I want union too. Yeah. I dream of you every night too. With where am I, Spirit? Oh shit, it's you. I dream of you every night too. I want all that makes me happy too. That vibe, that life, and to build and live and show that type of love. I choose love. Mm. I will approach you in the 3D soon. Watch. You'll see. Okay. I am not available. So it's probably as soon as that third party isn't there anymore, right? And then just be, don't worry. And they also want you to know, like, they're being honest when they be talking about a third party, and if they're going upfront with you. Yeah, no games. I've always kept it real with you. That's one thing I will say about a counterpart journey. That's why I said it is not for the thin skin, because it is honest. Honest as shit. Blunt than them up. For real. Blunt. Blunt. Alright. Let's get some of these level oracle message. Is because we need some clarification on some of this business over here with this. Even though it's not logical, I feel jealous. So I feel like they're acknowledging, like, even though you guys only have the soul to soul connection, one or both of you, whomever this person without the third party, or maybe if you do have a third party too, y'all both is feeling jealous. I feel like that's normal. Spirit want me to let y'all know that. Yeah. With this, like with this whole third party business and their fears, and like a lot of energy that's on this side. With this, I don't think about you. I'm in a headspace, but we're okay. Like there's a lot of maybe external things going on, and they're saying I need to figure myself out, right? Like for some of them, it is going to be, yeah, that is the part that I want to run back from the reading I did delete, because for some of them, it's going to be like, it's not really like you're not ready or they're not ready. For some of you guys, like you are the dream go, the wish fulfillment. And while spirit is giving the green light, they are feeling like, oh snap, like, what you mean I'm ready? What you mean I'm healed? So they're getting in their head, feeling like, I don't know, like they got a whole lot more work to do. But of course, I mean, it's life, it's living. We always got more work to do. But it's trusting yourself, to trust in spirit that this is your meant for person, and y'all will make a way. Y'all will figure it out. And maybe not, you know, maybe listen to spirit. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Right. Spirit threw some more messages out. Yeah, I can't talk to you right now with that. I'm not available. Or they're in a shitty headspace, or they're trying to convince themselves they're not thinking about you. There's different phases in the counterpart connection, right? Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like when they are with the third party, there's a lot of that going on. Like especially in the 3D, like I need to figure myself out. I can't talk to you right now. I don't understand. Is it over? Okay. Because they know who you was when you first saw them, right? And then you guys have to remember to do that 3D reality check. Like, remember, if y'all are not together, there's no commitment in the 3D, then this is not a stepping out. This is a connection. Another connection that was assigned to them. You know what I'm saying? In their life that they had to experience, or be there for that person to experience, right? Because in my grown and sexy divine collective, I don't know none of us that's just like never had no other private, like previous relationships. At least not in the US. All right. Maybe some of y'all haven't. Oh, spirit, what can we clarify? This shitty headspace. What are we talking about? Because the heat between us is intense, because they want you. They're not supposed to want you in the 3D, but they want you in the 3D. So they feel a little gray with this. I don't understand, and I can't talk to you right now, and I need to figure myself out, right? Feeling a little gray. Yeah, and a little obsessed with you. But this is not like horror movie, sociopath, psycho, obsessed with you. This is like, I mean, it can kind of feel that way. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It can kind of feel that way, especially if you feel like you in the connection by yourself. Like if y'all in a no contact, and what I'm saying, like they don't really talk to you. You don't know if they talking to you, but you might think that they talk to you, especially if y'all talk or y'all are communicative on public, platforms. People be, dropping hints and such. So I feel like they are maybe obsessed with watching you. Maybe they want to look at you every day or hear your voice, or, what I'm saying, because they want to be in your presence. So this is not like, remember, it's a pure kind of joy. This is not a dark type of connection. This is not anything like a karmic, okay? So I cannot stress that enough. If you are not familiar with the difference between karmic and divine counterparts or twin flames, then you might need to go watch some of those videos before you watch some of these videos. Because it is important. Don't nobody need to be saying no toxic stuff, because this does not feel like that. This is always honest. This is always no games, right? Okay, sorry, what are we clarifying? Can we clarify this? That's why they're trying to convince themselves, like, I don't think about you. But they lying. They're lying to themselves. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they told you they don't think about you, but really they obsessed with you. Like maybe in the 3D they lied to you. If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. Yeah, they regretting that. With this, I don't think about you. Okay. All right. I feel like you're kind of understanding that though. Like maybe, but maybe you didn't move like that too. So maybe you didn't get it. Like I said, for divine counterparts, like we're all on a different spectrum as far as like how we show up in the 3D. And for mine, like my connection, okay, I feel like I understand while there were other people there, and it was because like either on her end or on my end, and it's because we did the work and spirit was like, yeah, and you deserve, a person too, you know what I'm saying? And if we're not going to show up for each other, then there was going to be other people available to, go through what we needed to go through together with, right? And a part of these third parties too is them understanding, like, why do I deserve someone like you? Mm-hmm. With this, I feel like no matter what I do, there are signs about you everywhere. Yeah, and we're okay. Yeah, they want they want to reassure you that they're okay. Maybe how things are, like when it was like, as I see magic and beauty and where we are now, I'm no longer seeking control or a particular outcome. Just being is nice too. Like in separation, maybe it's something that you're worried about with this. Is it over? Um, for some of you, they're in their head about handling this love. They don't think they can. Remember, that's can't, won't, don't. They're transmuting this though. I feel like they're transmuting this, especially with all of this beautiful energy over here. This is just the energy that they be getting in when they not available to you, right? All right. Let's clarify this. I'm not available. All right, that's the last one that we're going to clarify. I'm not available. And yeah, the passion is too much. With this heat between us is intense, and I feel, and I'm obsessed with you. Yeah. Yeah, they're worried. Will you leave me like all the others? That's what they mean by just be. Don't worry. They're not like the others. Yeah. They want to be different. They don't want to show up with all of this fear, all of this unavailability, and they want to always keep it genuine and authentic and real with you, right? They're also, some of them are a little frustrated with spirit because they're like, why can't I move on from you? Again, this is a limiting belief on what they believe might be possible in their 3D reality. With this, I can't promise you anything. Yeah, that's a part of the no games. Yeah, but all of this third party, this shitty headspace, this I don't think about you, this, I'm no longer seeking control and all of that. Like, that's when they was trying to control it as well. Like, they were trying to control their feelings when it came to this divine connection. And Spirit's just laughing because that's a result of people not believing in them. That is not a result of, that's the result of this type of shadow thinking. Like, why do I deserve someone like you? Because Spirit said. Okay. Because Spirit said, right? And you get love. And you get love. Sexy love, things you do. Yeah. I feel like y'all are in the decision making process. The decision has been made, right? For one of you. But maybe the other one of you is unavailable. I don't know. That would be very sad because then we have a cycle repeat, right? With this unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. With this, I need to figure myself out. I can't talk to you right now. Yeah. Spirit, what about this? I feel like no matter what I do, there are signs about you everywhere. Huh. Soul tie. Yep. I always feel connected to you. Yeah. And here with this ego in reverse, without letting my pride and ego get in the way of our connection. They are no longer doing that with this soul tie connection. And I feel like they was feeling very unsatisfied in this third party business. Maybe their truths coming like regarding you. Maybe that other third party was feeling unsatisfied with, their, I don't know, their level of unavailability, like I was saying. Yeah, secrets. They want you to know that they haven't told you everything. Especially if you guys are in separation or in a no contact, they haven't told you everything yet. Yeah, with this, I will approach you in a 3D soon. Watch, you'll see. Yeah. They're struggling to forgive themselves for this guilt because they feel pain from the damage that they have caused. If they haven't caused this damage to you, perhaps it is to other people in love, in romantic situations. You know, because we all have patterns, and I feel like a divine counterpart challenges those patterns. They are built to challenge you. They also feel like it's just it's unavoidable. You ain't gonna be able to avoid this. Yeah, absence. Cause I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah, when you're trying to cut out that heart space with the divine connection, then you just like an empty shell walking around out here. Don't nobody want to do that. Not nobody. Yeah. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. hmm Yeah. They gain clarity that they choose you. I want union too. Yeah. Here with responsibilities. You are a part of their responsibilities. And they're also not seeing you as a burden. They're not gonna hold back. Here with this holding back in reverse. Ugh. hmm Okay. Okay. Some of you guys, yeah, yeah, y'all are still in y'all's head a little bit for some of you guys. Okay. With this dishonesty by lying, I ripped us apart. We have regret. I wish this never happened. Some 3D situation, some betrayal that you feel. There's been some understanding with I see your side of the story, right? The chaser and the runner, you guys are not having this runner chaser cycle anymore. They don't want to be the chaser anymore. They don't want to chase you. Um, they are feeling unworthy or a better person than I am. So on certain levels, they feel like they do not measure up to you, and they also feel unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care, even though you guys are divine counterparts, and there is levels of telepathy or ESP. There is still a need for there to be honesty and communication and action taken, and in order to have this understanding, in order to not have all of these regrets, right, to not make one of you feel like you chasing while the other one is running, right? So I feel like they're really working to get out of being dishonest with themselves, this third party business. For me personally, um, with third parties, I always keep it honest, like, especially in this age. But I cut them all out. They had to go. They all had to go. And I feel like that is what you're doing. I feel like it is what the counterparts are doing, what their souls are doing. And they're doing this work in the 3D, that it's important to bring it into reality, to bring it into the physical. Okay? It is very, very important. Yeah. So we're gonna get some dreams, and then I think we're gonna wrap it right here. Whew. Yeah, they are in their head. What I'm trying to tell you, they are in their head. They are in their head. And this third party may or may not be a person. So if you guys are like, oh, I'm not dealing with anybody, you dealing with yourself in your own head, you can get in the way of you. You can be the sabotager. And I feel like this is the love letter because it's trying to get out of you guys. And like being in this moment, is literally what's going to transition them over to just being, right? Just being, not analyzing, just kicking it. Exactly. And then they found their courage. Yeah. And for some of them, they want you to know that they don't know what to say to you, so they keep their distance to you in the 3D. Like maybe they're at a loss for words. Maybe they don't know how to start this apology. Maybe for some of them, they're mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Yeah, with this, did I sabotage this with you? So, in your own individual connections, I found my courage. And you guys are going to need to find the courage to have these conversations in the 3D. Because I cannot offer y'all specifics. We don't have all that time. And I'm not doing personal readings at this time. I just upload the general collective readings. But y'all can like, share, subscribe. If this message is resonating with you guys, you can comment as well. Like I said, it's free to like. Helps the algorithm. It helps me, right? And I feel like they are working on making different choices, but we need to get this strength. The strength card showing up in the upright position. Okay. Need to work on that. All right, let's get some dreams. This is important for divine counterparts to get tapped into their imagination spaces, to get into those like critical thinking spaces. Okay, so let's help them. Let's help us do that, right? Because I'm gonna be right here in this with you guys. Okay, immediately want to talk about transition, release attachments to what was, and prepare for what is to come. So I feel like there's an important part of the connection that y'all had before this cycle had ended. It's an important like cutoff with that. Now, if there was nothing in the 3D, this could be cutting, the past life. This could be cutting off that old timeline. Okay. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. So you dream about this transition. You dream about this like success with them, this passion, right? Take responsibility for your power here with this fire. So you dream of this alternate realities, right? Yeah, absolutely. with alien. Accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. You're gaining clarity that this connection, their presence in the world, if you guys are in separation or even if you are together, like you're understanding that even if it's not your favorite part in the 3D, like even if it's not your ideal, this person is still an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon that you get to witness and you get to be a part of. And like I was just telling, the person that lost her counterpart, which I'm very close to both of them, but I was telling her, I'm like, energy doesn't die; it simply transfers. And I'm like, I know he's here with you. You know what I'm saying? Because she got to be in, they got to be in person with each other. And even though life wasn't perfect and it wasn't, ideal, one of them, what I'm saying, was really kind of struggling a little bit. At least they had, what was important at the end of the day. They had built a little family and, you know, an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. Like when I look at my counterpart, when I get to hear, when I get to watch her, it further enforces the fact that spirit is is real. Love is for me. I have a person. Spirit decided I was worthy and deserving of a person. And I, for one, I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, damn sure feel like it is time that we definitely own that shit. Yes, I am. Yes, I am worthy of a bomb ass divine counterpart. Sure the fuck am. Yeah, child. Give yourself permission to play. Playtime is important. Being in joy, enjoying your life is important. Yes, come home to the residence of your soul resonance with house home. And yeah, falling deep, dropping deep, drop into the deep end of your soul. Oh yeah, divine counterpart connections is definitely gonna drop you into the deep end of all of your learning levels. Okay, angel, yep, because it's tapping into your higher wisdom, it's tapping into your earth angel timeline, is tapping your 3D self into your higher self. And sometimes the ego resists, but they're not allowing that ego to play in the driver's seat anymore. They're understanding, they have the clarity on how that was not productive. Right. Here with fertility. And that was underneath there. Yeah. Yeah. This connection is going to be powerful. Be mindful of the messages that you send. So be mindful of the messages that you're sending. Excuse me. To each other. It tends to be hard for me to tap in to my emotions, right? So this is why I do this. This is why I started doing this, right? As a form of reflection. Like, how do I feel? Because sometimes I got too many feelings all at one time. Okay. And I got to sort this shit out, right? So I feel like We need to be able to just be open. Like, I wish I could call her up and just be like, hey, yo, I like you. You like me? I'm going to send her one of them papers. Do you like me? Yes or no? Oh my God. Hey, kids kept it simple, okay? Like, I feel like sometimes as adults, we just overcomplicate the hell out of shit. All right. And with this connection, sometimes, re-simplifying it is definitely like the move, right? All right. I'm going to get us. We did get the Hermit in reverse, but I'm going to get us some messages from the Hermit Tarot so we can bring the Hermit out. Say what they want to say. All right. My little shy collective, little loner collective. What do I want to say? Think before you act. Yep. Yep. Thinking before you act. I am coming, trust. You're not trying to let just impulse and you're not just moving off of emotion, right? You're thinking about this. You've been thinking about this. You've been thinking about it and overthinking about it and overanalyzing, right? With this, I am coming, trust. Yeah. They want you to be more selfish with your time, with your energy, with your presence, right? 15. You make me want to do bad things. Okay. Spicy time. And then this, I'm in so much pain. So for some of you guys, I mean, this is coming out in reverse. With this, I'm in so much pain with this devil energy. Like I said, this is not a karmic. This is not somebody that just hurts you just to hurt you. Okay? Perhaps like what they feel like they are capable of or incapable of at this time is causing them pain when it comes to what they're able to do with you. I just randomly wanted some fried chicken. Listen to your heart. I bet you I go get that fried chicken. I bet you I do. Yeah. They're listening to their heart. They want you to know that. They are afraid to talk to you. With this think before you act. They are afraid to talk to you. Yeah, because they have so much desire here for you. So much desire for you. They're kind of just getting in their head. They don't want to, have this just be all in their head, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, again, love is the answer and be more selfish. The love is real for them. For those of you guys that have never come together, maybe you came here seeking answers and trying to figure out if they want you. They do want you. They are scared of wanting you. They are scared of what this means. They are scared of, like, how do I do this? Yeah, they want to give you a solid ass offer. And it's not just because they want, sexy time with you. That is a bonus. But they want to show up for you. For some of them, they may have like physical touch as their love language. They feel like their life started when they met you or found you or realized who you was, right? And then I dream about you a lot. Too much. Along with If I follow you, I could lose everything. So there's something wrapped up in the 3D, like something taboo about you guys being together. Even though they find you to be so beautiful and they wonder why you need them, they definitely want you to know that they are very, very, very attracted to you. They want you. And then under this, if I follow you, I could lose everything. They still feel the same way as you do. Somebody is talking cold cash money shit. And with this, I dream about you a lot. There's a fear, or they believe, or maybe they know that your family won't like them. And they lie awake thinking about your guys' future. And they want to tell you that they're sorry and they want to reach out. Or they're encouraging you to reach out to them. Maybe they can't reach out to you. They're unavailable. Free will, you guys. I am terrified. My turtle energies is scary. And this 15, maybe they want to get a little liquid courage to get over their fear. With this, I want to get you drunk. And maybe it's been a long time and they wondering if you even still care like that. Yeah, and what do you want? Yeah, have they lost everything? Yeah, with this, I think we should see other people in reverse. Okay? Like, get that out of here. Third party business. Bye-bye. Yep. Alright, if you guys have liked this reading, I have enjoyed bringing it to you. Love is the answer. They want to give you that big Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, that solid, passionate offer. Ace of Pentacles is still love too. Okay, their emotions just may be a little bit behind the passion and behind like the physical, like 3D, real world offer. Yeah, and they want to be honest with you about it being somebody else right now, even though they don't think y'all should see other people. Remember what I said, divine counterparts is designed to trigger you guys, designed to challenge societal norms. Okay? So there may be a lot about this that goes against the societal norms. I don't feel like it goes against your guys' core values though. And I feel like if it is surface level differences or just whatever it is, I feel like there's always, I want to get some advice from Spirit for us in this love letter. I feel like it's always, you know what I mean? Sometimes rejection is divine protection, okay? Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Like, I'm not really attached to the outcome. And I'm sharing my story because why not? You know what I'm saying? I am a divine counterpart. And if she want to make the choices that she wants to make based off of 3D physical, whatever, even though I think I would date me, okay? Okay? I know I'm not everybody cup of tea, but I know I would date me, okay? So, whatever reason why, you know what I'm saying, it's not choosing me, I'm not about to take that personal, because it wasn't personal when I, rewound or backed up. So I know it's not personal with her, and I'm just trying to, give her that grace. Yeah. With 10 and 1, yes, time to reflect with reflection. All right. Yeah, 14 and have courage here with the lion. Lions could be significant to y'all's divine counterpart connection. Hmm. That makes me wonder if she's watching. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, y'all's connection honors Gaia too, for sure. Yep. Focus and then act. Yep. And change is unavoidable. Hmm. So have courage. Get out of your own head. Take that risk. Yep. Stay strong. That dragon guardian and a lion coming out. Okay. And yes, share your thoughts. Okay, double dragons. Share your thoughts and stay strong. And have courage. Yeah, we expressing ourselves over here. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are finding this message. And I hope you guys enjoy these love letters. I'm going to continue to do them because they've been fun and they helping heal my heart space. So I'm going to keep doing what is working for me, for my inner child, for my heart chakra, as we keep getting that green light body message popping out with this yin yang and divine union and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like I am a piece and part of all of these readings. Okay? And understand, yes, that staying strong doesn't mean that you always have to seek your answers within. Too, you can always tap into spirit, to source. Okay? You don't just have to go outside of yourself to find answers. Make sure you're going within. But also don't do the opposite. Yeah, and spirit is encouraging you to show that you care. And as I've said, for some of us in the 3D, if you've been the runner and hell, even the chaser, you just were raised in modern society. You emotional care may have not been something that you were shown, but I do not think that that makes you incapable. Okay, because I had a lot of feelings because I didn't know how to express all of them, or I might have transformed all of them into anger. That's actually emotional alchemy. So we really like break it down, the potential of what I could do with my emotions with more emotional awareness is even better. Okay, than maybe somebody that would have been, I don't know, sheltered or, more privileged or, you know, whatever. But maybe not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I be reflecting on my own experiences. And I know I'm definitely curious about my counterparts. I don't know. It's not something I want to do to like overstep because I'm always the first one to approach. Like, I don't want to be the chaser. I feel like sometimes it's me talking to me in these readings. Um, but it's not like I want, immediate commitment. It's not like a pressure or something. It would be nice to have it around in the 3D, you know what I mean? But I'll be bringing these letters to you guys, you know what I'm saying, so that we can have this type of connection in the 3D, right? You know what I'm saying? So we can get that love in the real, you know what I'm saying, in the real time. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, if my counterpart is, around, then maybe she'll get it too. They're not gonna be like anybody else. Okay. I feel like it was actually in the reverse. Like there were things about other people that I found myself connected to that I found out later after those connections, of course, that were connected to her. But there's been connections. Excuse me. There's been connections, casual, you know, connections in our time of like, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was going to come together. Or I felt like there were things about me that she just wouldn't be interested in, or, maybe boxes I consider myself in that she ain't really, fuck with, you know, who knows? I have no idea. Like I said, because we don't have these 3D conversations. So, um, I have a guess, and I have faith that, Spirit isn't showing me this for no reason. And even if it ends up being, nothing in the 3D, it's been, a source of inspiration. It's been, I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? That's why I think like counterparts go through so much when it comes to the separation phase. Like I said, I've said it before, it's designed to make sure that you do not lose yourself in that connection, right? That you continue to do your own things and have your own friend groups and, maintain your own life, right? Your own passions. Excuse me. I just That just sounded like my mother. It's 5 degrees outside, you guys, and it's like 75 degrees in here, so my sinuses is starting to act up. That was beautiful. That felt great. Oh, that felt even better. Ooh, okay, alignments. Kundalini alignment, I'll take it. Because the first one, I felt like I was going through some sharp stabbing pain in my back or something. I don't know what was happening. No backstabbers over here, boy. But yeah, they may want to have a little drinky drink with you, maybe break the ice a little bit. If y'all do come into contact with each other, definitely pull the tea in the comments, okay? Cause I'm nosy and I want to know. I want to hear the good stories. I'm definitely rooting for you guys and all my divine collective. Like I was saying, I am not no hater. Like in my last recording, I worked too hard on myself to let these people try to turn me into something that I'm not. To people that don't even know me personally. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm not about to try to stand around and convince people that I'm a good person because I know who the hell I am. So, um, I'll put it out there for the people that's open minded, and then if it found you, if this reading found you, just know that we're not alone on this, you know, this journey of love. And even if it never comes together, because, free will in the 3D, right? We can then pour into ourselves what we would have poured into them. That's not the goal, but I'm a type A personality, so I gotta have a plan B and C and D and E and F and G and plans. Okay. Um, but the crazy part about it and the part that be getting me emotional is that there really is no way for me to move on. Like that regret card that was in there, like it's real. Sometimes I wish I didn't know. Like sometimes I wish I didn't have these gifts, cause like then I wouldn't be, waiting on something that may never come. Right. Something done that before, and it sucks. It's not. It's not a good look. So yeah. Um, but it's important to cut off like everything that happens before we would actually meet or we would talk again or whatever is the past. It's the past. What I was talking about putting down that chapter. Is not to say like don't pay attention to people's patterns or anything like that, but it would be a fresh start, you know. And for me, she gonna have to she gonna have to reach out this time. I did it last time. It's your turn. It's your turn, girl. It's your turn. It's your turn. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter was telling me, she was like, you're not an easy person to talk to. You can be intimidating. I've heard this. I have heard this. Like my entire life. Spirit built me like this for a reason. Mm. And I'm not trying to be intimidating. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm actually a sweetheart. But like I said, a lot of motherfuckers have tried me. So until that rapport is built in the 3D, you're gonna have to understand that some of this roughness is rough for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole heart of gold in here for sure. It's a heart of gold in here. Uh, Cause I will be my friend for sure. I will have my back, and it's not in like no narcissistic or just all about me type of vibe. It never has been. It's it's what I chose to do after being a freaking people pleaser to a freaking narcissist for way too long. Okay, so again, for real this time, you guys. Now that story time when it went too long and such. Again, this is things like I said that are energetic or perceived or that's a part of the past. But we can't live back there, you know what I'm saying? We gotta let shit go. Got to let shit go. So I don't know. I find myself letting things go as far as on this journey and what to expect. And I would love to be with my meant for match because I've tried the alternative and I don't think I'm built for ignoring ignoring it. That was probably Spirit's point in telling my stubborn ass anything. Like I know once I show this to ass, it's a wrap. She finna be just tunnel vision. Tunnel tunnel vision. So make sure you guys tapping into your heart spaces, that you're feeling your feelings. Um, and yeah, I'm about to get some of this fried chicken. So I'm gonna holla at y'all in the next one. All right.